Hi, my name is Axel Andorf. I'm the head of the ENYAQ project here at SKODA. My car is charged now. I would like you to join me now. The ENYAQ is based on the sophisticated MEB platform of the group, and we have very nice room situation in the car. Not only for me, as I'm nearly 2 meters tall, people sitting behind me have really enough space. And the very nice interior storage. We have more than 40 liters in here. It's a new style without making any compromise in daily usability. With the ENYAQ, you're able to charge up to 80% in less than 40 minutes with a range of more than 520 kilometers. Now let's talk about the exterior. Maybe a little bit unconventional start with this rear spoiler. It has lots of importance regarding the drag coefficient and the aerodynamics. You see some nice features like the air curtains here, and in total this car ends up with a drag coefficient of only 0.262. It's really cold and I'm looking forward to jump into my ENYAQ because we have a special option, the heating pump, and the car is getting warm immediately in a very, very efficient way.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jens Kosina and I'm the head of project management of the ENYAQ iV. My team and I were fully focused on this project during the last 4 years. And of course it was a lot of fun. This car is the first Skoda based on the all-new MEB platform. The ENYAQ AT iV has a range of more than 520 kilometers in the WLTP cycle. The base for that are very good aerodynamics with a drag coefficient starting at 0.262, an efficient drivetrain with the option of a heat pump, and a huge battery capacity up to 82 kilowatt-hours brutto, which is 77 kilowatt-hours netto. The ENYAQ iV is a lot of fun to drive. It comes with rear-wheel drive, what is cool, and a 4x4 with a perfect balance ratio of nearly 50-50. A lot of seamless torque and a lot of traction to bring that power on the road. The ENYAQ offers a lot of room to you and your family. Due to the perfect package of the MEB platform, we have a trunk capacity of 585 liters. And what is also amazing, 40 liters of interior storage. This is more than any Skoda before. Apart from that, the ENYAQ iV brings a lot of high-tech features, often for the first time to Skoda. The travel assist of the newest generation, the all-new augmented reality head-up system, our great new 13-inch central monitor, matrix beam headlights, and later the option of the crystal face. And for your safety, 9 airbags. And you will discover much, much more in the car. Driving the ENYAQ is very comfortable and silent. For me, it's even the most silent car in this class. The huge wheels and the adaptive chassis lead to a really smooth and relaxed drive. And what is really amazing, we have a turning circle which is just a little bit more than 10 meters, which is comparable with our Fabia. We will offer you a wide range of possibilities to order just the right ENYAQ iV for you. 5 different drivetrains, aluminum rims up to 21 inch, a towing bar up to 1,400 kilogram at the 4x4, and tasteful composed new design selections, bringing you the cozy flair of your living room into the ENYAQ iV. And new composed packages for your convenience, your family and your wishes to make the ordering simple. We are going to offer a new and surprising setup on simply clever features. Altogether, we are very proud to be able to offer you this perfect package. We wish you a lot of fun with your all-new ENYAQ iV.
Do you know what the future of car interior design looks like? Well, just like your living room. Space fitted to your style and needs, and therefore distinctly yours. But let's ask the experts from Škoda Auto responsible for the design themselves.
My name is Kateřina Vránová and I'm head of color and trim at Škoda Design. I'm responsible for the team who deals with all materials and colors for our cars.
And I'm Stefan Webelhorst, the color and trim project lead for Škoda's first fully new developed electric car, the Škoda ENYAQ. Me and my teammates are responsible for the all-over material concept as well as for the material design.
At Color and Trim, we monitor the newest trends and focus what's absolutely essential for a good driving feeling. Then we decide on what materials we should use and how we should treat them. For the new SKODA ENYAQ iV, we were inspired by the idea of stepping into your favorite kind of a room and then taking it for a drive in an all-electric SUV.
And therefore, each interior trim, from fabric material to upholstery detail, is based on a contemporary living room representing a personality as unique and special as your own. You may now choose from 5 standard selections with 3 additional lifestyle ones available soon. So let's have a look together at each of the SKODA ENYAQ iV design selections. As the title suggests, the Sportline interior option is the pure manifestation of a fast-forward spirit. It sports a dynamic appearance thanks to its exquisite Suedia seats with a 2-tone perforation accented by light grey details and accompanied by carbon decor. With its fresh approach to material design, Sportline might easily turn every daily duty into a fast-paced adventure. If you need a boost of energy every time you hop into your car, look no further.
Was nice to be able to experience firsthand each of the new SKODA ENYAQ iV design selections. So, now you know where to look for the future of car interior design. It's right there. Because it's what's inside that matters.
Hello, my name is Martin Sorumka and I'm responsible for the development of infotainment and HMI for the new ENYAQ iV. Connected infotainment in the new ENYAQ is a completely new system developed especially for the MEB platform. At first glance, its center that will catch your attention is a stand-alone 13-inch touchscreen display. Since touch controlling while driving can be difficult, the car's most important functions have been kept on the proven mechanical buttons in the bar below the display or on the multifunctional steering wheel. ENYAQ's infotainment offers a wide range of functions. Laura, the enhanced voice assistant, can respond on natural speech and commands given in one sentence, such as, "Okay Laura, I'm cold," or "Okay Laura, I want some coffee." Interacting with Laura is now much quicker and easier. The practical online services Škoda Connect include the web radio, traffic information, regular map updates, or the necessary search for charging stations. The wireless technologies Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as the phone box with wireless charging, are already customary. The optimized HMI concept offers a number of personalization options. ENYAQ owners can customize the contents of 2 home screens as they wish. The first one may be set up for media, phone and navigation, and the other one, for example, for driving data overview, car settings and digital manual. The air conditioning control and 3 freely configurable buttons for favorite functions always remain available on the bottom bar of the display. Another quick access for frequently used functions is provided by the notification center, which can be displayed by swiping down your fingers from the top of the screen. This eliminates the distracting browsing through the menu. Personalization options are complemented by the selection of different display backgrounds. Driver has only a minimalistic information display behind the steering wheel, showing the most important data, such as driving informations, driving assistance systems, navigation instructions, and of course, all the important warnings. The ENYAQ can also be equipped on demand with head-up display, for the first time with augmented reality, projecting various informations directly into the driver's field of view and so facilitating navigation around the city or informing the driver about recognized lanes and other vehicles when travel assist is on.
My name is Petr Nevřela. I am a lead exterior lighting designer at SKODA Design. Together with my colleagues, we were working on exterior lighting of SKODA ENYAQ, and you can see that it is full of design innovations. Everything starts with the overall expression. You can have a look how the car is nicely focused to the front. Inside of the headlamp, we have new generation of the modules with hexagonal appearance and equipped by second generation of metric system with 24 segments. The signature from the headlamps leads to the center part of the car, and it's for the first time when we have our illuminated central mask. We call it crystal face. It's for the first time when we brought the theme from the show cars to the series production. Everything is connected with the horizontal stripe and making the car very wide-looking and dominant. You can see that this expressive part is something really unique, which you will easily recognize every time you meet it. All these new innovative features are perfectly fitting to our first fully electric car, SKODA ENYAQ, and I'm sure you will like it.
Hello, my name is Oldřich Viziblo. In development of SKODA Auto, I'm responsible for electric powertrain. Now I want to show you powertrain of our SKODA ENYAQ iV. What is characteristic for this car is main powertrain on the rear axle drive, and in case of all-wheel drive car, the second powertrain on the front axle. Now, a little bit more to the rear axle drive. There is electric motor. In this case, is synchron electric motor with permanent magnets, which is connected to single-speed gearbox and controlled by power electronic. On the rear of the car, we can find some other components which are necessary for function, like the DC-DC converter to 12 volt, an onboard charger, so we can charge the car from home socket. All of these components are connected to power line and cooling system, which is included to the chassis and stay like the part of the car. On the front axle, we can find for all-wheel drive version second powertrain. In this case, is asynchron motor, which is connected to single-speed gearbox and power electronic. On the front of the car, we can find some other components which are necessary for comfort, like the climate compressor and heating system. All of this is connected to power line, cooling system, including chiller. The parts are assembled to the chassis and stay like the part of the car. Maybe you have a question, why synchron machine and asynchron machine in combination? Synchron machine on the rear axle drive combined optimum power and efficiency, and asynchron machine for all-wheel drive version bring more power on the front axle. About the power. We start at 109 kW, up to 195 kW for all-wheel drive version. Maximum power 220 kW is reserved for our RS version. Thank you for your attention.
Hello, my name is Katrin Oppenheimer and I'm a member of the team which develops traction battery in SKODA Auto. Let's take a look at one of the key components of our new car, the fully electric SUV SKODA ENYAQ iV. Let me introduce you to the topic of the traction battery. This car with a beautiful crystalline design is really beautiful on the outside, but also highly sophisticated on the inside. ENYAQ iV is built on the modular electric drive matrix MEB. Volkswagen Group has developed it directly for electric vehicles. The traction battery has become a part of the chassis, which is designed to combine the perfect driving characteristics, requirements special for an electric vehicle like safety, the largest possible battery capacity and many other parameters. The traction battery is used to drive car and, simply said, we use it instead of our fuel tank when I compare with normal combustion car. Sometimes it is used also the term high voltage battery. Our traction batteries in SKODA iV cars are currently based on lithium-ion technology. Volkswagen Group has its own research and development center for this key part, called the Center of Excellence, which is located in Salzgitter in Germany. We can choose more than design elements, colors and equipment in the configurator. We can choose from 3 different traction battery capacities. Let's start with the biggest one. Its nominal capacity is 82 kWh, of which the usable capacity for driving only is 77 kWh. This traction battery is made of 12 modules. Each module contains 24 cells. Other battery capacities and our options are 62 kWh, where the usable driving capacity is 58 kWh, and the battery with the smallest but still large capacity is 55 kWh, when the usable driving capacity is 52 kWh. Just to give you an idea, with the smallest battery capacity we drive more than 350 km per one charge. With the largest one, we can drive 520 km or more. These values are measured according to the global harmonized standard WLTP, thanks to which we can clearly compare the range of all cars between each other. Depending on the driving style, terrain and other parameters, we can drive much more on one charge. Let's now focus on the architecture of the traction battery. The housing light covers the battery and is also designed as a mechanical protection against contamination. We also see orange high-voltage cables, which are used as a connection between modules containing lithium-ion cells and between the power electronics. The battery electronics collect and analyze signals from the battery and respond to them, as well as to ensure communication between the traction battery and the car or other control units in the car. On the right side, we see modules which contain lithium-ion cells. To give you an idea, the module size is 59 by circa 23 by 11 centimeters and weighs a little bit over 31 kilograms. The battery with the largest capacity, 82 kWh, contains 12 modules. We can see the size of the battery on this picture. The whole battery system weighs 493 kilograms. The underbody protection is a part of the mechanical protection system, for example, against impact of some contamination. The thermal management is used for cooling during driving and during charging, or for heating. Signals related to thermal management are evaluated by control battery electronics, and this thermal management sends requests to other units in the car. For example, high-voltage external battery heating is controlled via LIN interface. The medium is similar as we use in current combustion engines. This thermal management is screwed into the housing tray. This frame is a part of the supporting structure of the car, which is characteristic of the modular electric drive matrix, MEB. The next part to introduce is the cell electronics. The number of these control units depends on the specific capacity of the battery system. Usually, one unit is used for maximum or 4 modules. These units are connected to the main control unit, the battery electronics. They are used mainly for monitoring the voltage on cells, also for example for measuring the temperature and also for balancing the state of charge on individual lithium-ion cells. Also in the picture we see a bar with high voltage connectors which are used to connect the drive units, secondary appliances, such as in our case, for example, air conditioning or heating, and connector for DC charging. The toolbar also includes a small low-voltage connector for the control electronics, and last but not least, a valve, which is used to balance the pressure inside the battery. The orange part is the power electronics of the traction battery, which includes high-voltage contactors, including charging relays, as well as pyro protection, which is very fast safety fuse. There is also a fuse for the mentioned secondary appliances and sensors. The battery is secured to prevent occurrence of voltage and the vehicle surface. This is constantly checked. Here we see battery modules. In case of ENYAQ iV, one module contains 24 pieces of lithium-ion cells. The shape of cells is called pouch. The cell is about 55 centimeters long, 10 centimeters wide, and the thickness of one cell is less than 1 centimeter. One cell from ENYAQ iV weighs about 1 kilogram. The cathode of our cells is made of nickel, manganese, and small amount of cobalt. These cells provide amazing stability, have a long lifetime, and are safe while maintaining excellent electrochemical parameters. Now let's talk about popular topic, charging of ENYAQ iV. This car can be charged from a standard socket. As the picture shows, we can use a classic single-phase 230-volt socket, which we have at home in the garage, a socket for a caravan, and last but not least, a three-phase socket. SKODA also offers an ULK cable through which it can be AC charged with the power of 11 kilowatts, 3 times 16 amperes, without the need to install a wall box. This cable can be simply plugged into a standard three-phase socket, which is nowadays located in almost each family house. A smart solution is the SKODA ENYQ wall box located directly on the wall, with which can we comfortably charge the car at home. This solution allows us to charge with higher power and faster than in the first case. Charging power depends not only on the capabilities of the mains and charger, but also on the selected ENYQ ENYQ equipment. The AC charging pole offers one of the other options for AC charging. Charging power also depends on the selected equipment of the car. These poles are now a common part of various public spaces, shopping malls, hotels, restaurants and other public points of interest. Especially on longer journeys, we can use the DC chargers or also high-power DC chargers. The first three options concerning AC charging. At home, we can use the PowerPass application to set up recharging so that we can use a low tariff. We can also use the mains energy to let the car warm up before the trip. The last two options are usually public points of interest and are provided by external companies. The charging time depends mainly on the selected type of charging, charging power, the condition of the electrical network at the charger or at home, and last but not least, also on the size of the battery capacity of our ENYQ ENYQ. Alternating charging from full discharge to full charge takes from 6 hours and 15 minutes to 9.5 hours, depending on name parameters. The situation that we would fully discharge the car and charge it to maximum is rather theoretical. A 100% charged battery will allow a range of more than 350 to more than 520 km WLTP, depending on the selected battery capacity, which is fully sufficient for most users for a normal daily traveling to work. However, if we go on a longer journey, we will charge from a 5% state of charge to 80% in time from 35 to 38 minutes. In translation, this means that with the DC charging, we get a range of 100 km WLTP in 7 or 8 minutes. So, the ENYQ ENYQ is beautiful, practical electric SUV which can be a part of our everyday and comfortable life. Thank you for your attention and interest in details. On behalf of my team, the technical development of SKODA Auto, I would like to wish you many happy kilometers and a wonderful driving experience with our new car, the 100% electric SUV ENYQ ENYQ.
Hello everyone, my name is Hubert Pavelek and I'm the coordinator of the e-mobility team at the after-sales department, where we are responsible for the ENYQ ecosystem. Let me introduce some interesting highlights. The SKODA ENYQ charger is designed to charge electrified SKODA models at home. For SKODA e-mobility, we provide 3 different types of ENYQ charger. The basic ENYQ charger is a perfect solution for quick and safe home charging of electric cars. This charger provides high-end quality for an affordable price to meet every customer's needs. The SKODA ENYQ Charger Connect comes with Wi-Fi and LAN to easily connect to the internet, so the customer can always keep an eye on the charging process. This charger can also be accessed by an app and has a module for the RFID card, so it can be used by more users. Our most advanced device, the SKODA ENYQ Charger Connect Plus, features an LTE module and even an electricity meter. The smart SKODA ENYQ charger wallboxes can be controlled by our PowerPass app. This app is unique as it will be the only way to control SKODA wallboxes remotely. The main functions are to protect the charger against unapproved use and to keep track of the charging sessions. In the future, we are planning to update the app with new functions such as remote start-stop, scheduled charging, and other interesting features. Beside the Škoda wallboxes, which are meant to be permanently installed at the customer homes, we also offer the Škoda Universal Charger. This charger is a portable device that can be taken around to ensure that the customer can comfortably charge his electric car anywhere. We provide a wide variation of power outlets to always ensure the best power charging available in all countries. As I mentioned before, we are responsible for the IV ecosystem, which also includes the responsibility for battery recycling after the life cycle of the car is over. The easiest but most expensive option is recycling. So we have come up with a number of possibilities to give the battery a second life reuse. The dealer energy storage aims at optimizing energy consumption, which results in cost saving. For customer comfort, we have a wide variety of accessories to ease your charging experience. Among others, we offer the charging port cover, which protects the port from ice, snow, and dirt. A cleaner for the charging cable, a practical bag for its protection, and also a public charging cable. Last but not least, a variation of educational videos round up our offer. They help customers easily understand the sophisticated features in Škoda vehicles. These B2C videos are available across many touchpoints in the whole customer process, for example, Škoda Storyboard or Car Configurator. We hope that you have understood our IV ecosystem and wish you a safe journey with our new ENYAQ IV.
We have here the first fully electric Škoda ENYAQ IV. Let's see. Yeah, ENYAQ IV electric driving, you know. I mean, first of all, I must say, from the outside, the design is really breathtaking, you know, really looks nice, you know. A cool aerodynamic, which is also good for your range of your battery, because the cars are good CW. And the typical things of a Škoda is nice to drive, you know. It's very nice here. The steering response when you turn into the corner, just great. You always feel what the car is doing, and this is very important to me. A very special thing on this car is we have a long range of 520 kilometers. This is really a long range for an electric car. Actually 5 to 80%. You can recharge your car in 38 minutes, you know, so that doesn't mean a long stop and everything. To recharge is really fast, and then you can continue your driving. In terms of safety for the passengers, the car has 9 airbags. You know, so often you sit in the car, you don't feel comfortable, but here you feel comfortable all the way. There's nothing that itches or aches, you know. You sit in the car and you feel at home. And that's what makes then a car nice to drive.